I'm always pretty honest with you guys. I thought their team deserved to win that game more than ours did. We did not play well. We didn't shoot the free throws well. And at the end, when we tried to miss a free throw, we make the son of a gun. You know, and I am proud of our team for this, for battling back, digging in, and competing. But we've got to play more complete than we played. And I didn't coach very well, and I told our team that I didn't have you prepared well enough to play against, you know, their changing defenses, and that's on me. I didn't feel like we had a good approach there. You know, we just didn't play well this week, but we won 2 games, and I am proud that we competed, and today we learned a lot today in this game, and I was really proud that we battled back and won the game. But give their team credit. Well, they made a lot of plays, and we got a lot of respect for that.
Mark, I guess you did want man to miss the free throw? They had 1 timeout left, so.
Well, if there's 2.5 seconds to go, so if we go up by 2, a 3 beats you either way. Whether we're up by 1 or by 2, a 3 beats you either way. So when they get the rebound, there's going to be time that expires. We were going to be matched up right next to a guy, and they have 2 seconds to make a pass and make a 3. You know, we did the same thing in Arkansas a couple of years ago to win the game, if you remember, with Trey Tompkins, and he missed it. You know, and Charles, who had a tough night, you know, at the foul line, you know, the one he tries to miss goes in. So it worked out in the end for us, but we didn't handle it exactly like we wanted.
Mark, what do you attribute the last couple of games to? Is it just right before the holidays, empty campus, you know?
Well, Charles, you know, just lack of practice, and he's all out of rhythm. You know, we gave him 2 weeks off with the injury, and I mean, did nothing. You know, he did nothing because of where the injury was on his leg. And so he's not quite in rhythm. Kenny Gaines has missed some practice. He's not in rhythm. And part of it's the holidays, you know. And we need a big challenge, and we're about to get some. You know, we're about to get some. But, you know, it's you're not going to play pretty every night. When you cannot play as well as you want to play and win, that's a good thing. But, again, you have to give those kids at Western Carolina some credit. They made a lot of big baskets.
Can you talk a little bit about the defensive intensity on the last couple of possessions where you guys really knew you needed stops?
Yeah, you know, Mike, we just weren't. We were getting out rebounded in the second half. First of all, we were even on the boards at the half, which I was not happy with. They had a couple threes that banked in the first half, which you got to kind of live with that. But you know, to start the second half, we weren't defending and rebounding very well. They were shooting way too high of a percentage. And then, you know, we kind of stopped acting immature and started to compete, you know, and then had some success, and then our crowd kind of lifted us. Give our crowd credit for lifting us up, and then we had a little success, and we kind of took the momentum from there and finished it.
Kind of survived this stretch here at home, these 5 non-conference games now, Colorado and GW, 2 teams that are playing really well. How much did you find out from this 5-game stretch, and how confident does it leave you going into those 2?
Well, we just talked about it with our team. You know, the first 5 games of the year, we weren't quite ready. We're a much better team after these 5 games. And the next 5 games, 4 of the next 5 games are against top 40 teams. They're all on the road. And the 1 game here is against a really good Alabama team. So we're getting some teeth into it, you know, right now. And I think we've gotten a lot of the experiences that we needed. And now it's time to go. Time to go test them. And we're going to have, you know, we got 21 guaranteed games left to go. They're all going to be like conference games, and maybe you get a couple more in the league tournament to make it 22, 23, whatever. But you got to play it one at a time and saddle back up the next time out. But you know, I think this stretch of games, Seth, has allowed us to you know, sort out kind of some rotations and who can do what. Have some experiences that are important. We need to get healthy. We need a little rest here in a couple days for the holidays. But I think our team is ready to be challenged again.
Mark, what do you attribute the difference in the last few minutes to? You guys made a run, and you know what was going right there at the end that maybe hadn't been for a lot of the game, you think?
Well, I think we turned up the volume defensively. You know, I told them at a timeout, I said, guys, we got 2 fouls. We're not playing hard enough. We've only committed 2 fouls in this half. Let's get after it. Let's have some pressure. Let's try and you know, pick up the intensity defensively, and that allowed us to get some stops, some turnovers, force some misses. You know, so really just playing a little bit harder, to be honest with you.
And then we have the green light on that 3, and
Yeah, Nemi's got a green light. Nemi knows after being in this program for 2 years, he's got a green light every time he touches it. He just needs to understand when it's yellow. And so far this year, he's been very good with that. And so anyway, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Thanks.